Hey there guys, it's your boy Yakris. We're back with some trails to Azure. And as you can see, we're in Long Loud Tavern. This is where we last left off. We're gonna finish speaking to all these NPCs. We still got a lot of talking left to do. So expect another long part, close to an hour and a half maybe. I hear they'll be restricting traffic on East Crossbow Highway all the way to Sandrum Gate tomorrow. The Calvary president will be passing through on his way to the conference, so they've got to keep the roads secure. It won't be for the entire day, but this still throws a bit of a wrench in my work schedule. That lady at the counter over there says she's a reporter from Liberal. Wait, where? A lady at the counter? A reporter from Liberal? Are they just not in the frame? Maybe I can get her to take a cute picture of me. Dorothy! Who the hell are you? What? Shane, don't ever in your life hype me up for my daughter Dorothy. Are you crazy right now? How many times must I tell you, dear? You shouldn't talk with your mouth full. Have some manners for once. That's real shit. That's actually disgusting. Roswell's economy is as booming as they say. Our whole city is abuzz over the big trade conference. Reporter Noticia. I don't recall this name. This restaurant feels as authentic as any of the ones in the Eastern Quarter. I wonder... Oh my gosh! Niall and Dorothy reference! Yo, let's go! Yo, those... And my goats right there. I wonder if Niall and Dorothy are over there having an Eastern lunch of their own right now. This Puck. Bruce has a habit of overthinking things. What use is there in worrying? We'll make it big for sure as long as we keep working hard. Hey, that's the mindset you gotta have, Puck. Master has a penchant for Eastern martial arts. He said he used to drive out all the ruffians himself when he worked in the Eastern Quarter. In other words, that Death Glare uses whenever guys gawk at Shan isn't just for show. I hear a number of reporters will be coming to Crossbow tomorrow for the conference. Come, you better not try to take unsolicited photos of my Shan. Anyone who pulls a camera out in my restaurant will be in a world of pain. Yeah, you heard it here, folks. A pop sing playing around. What's going on, Roost? Puck is starting to look like he's enjoying his job here a little too much. I bet he's totally forgotten about our plan to open a shop together in the future. Or he was just talking about it. He has the mindset for it. You're the one that doesn't seem like you have the mindset. Now let's try not to spend too long, because we already know this part is going to be extremely long. So let's kind of just brush through it. I'm beginning my patrol of the downtown district. But first I need to figure out a good place to start. Breeze! Oh, I should try asking Anna. Being a witch, she would surely be able to find Ron, he thought. He began to run along the path back toward Anna's hut. Suddenly, he heard a loud cry. And then... Can we get to the food already? You brought some bread, didn't you?
Let's just swipe it while she isn't looking.
Ruse? I don't think you want to do that one. I'll be honest with you.
It looks like Reese is here to teach Sunday school.
That's a famous fairy tale she's reading to them. It's kind of nice to watch.
He headed toward the sound and found Ron in a great frightening. A great frightening what? Boring. Wanna just take a nap until it's feeding time, Ruiz? Yep, definitely. Oh, I just remembered. You'll be writing your thoughts on this book at the end of today's lesson. Those who don't turn anything in will go without lunch for failing to participate.
Leave it to Reese to figure out a method.
Wait, what? It's Tyranny. This new sister doesn't play around, huh? I don't believe I've seen that particular sister around here before. She seems to be quite good with children though, doesn't she?
Plastic trade conference, what a bunch of malarkey. It's no concern of mine what's going on with the diet, or politics for that matter. They can all go kick rocks as far as I'm concerned.
Looks like they've even got officers patrolling around here, what with the trade conference starting up tomorrow. Can see why. Hard to believe any dignitaries would want to stop by this barren little slice of town.
Wait, was he? Okay, I thought I saw him. I have no idea why I always go in Rishia's room when I know she's at Arkansas. Alrighty, Lima. What do you want to do today?
Let's play house. I can be the mommy and you can be the daddy.
You want me to be the dad, eh?
Well, it just so happens I've got some experience, sweetie.
No.
Now that Orcus Tower has been built, all that's left is the unveiling ceremony. Thank goodness for that. My husband might be home a little more with this workload finally settling down. I can't wait to see the fruits of his labors tomorrow. It'll be a memory I never forget.
Oh, the wholesomeness. What's going on with you, Jingo? A little applehead baby.
My new sister from the church dropped by. Kept telling me to come to class so I can hear her read some stale old book. I got out of it, but then she left a copy of that damn thing behind as homework. He's gonna be a tough one to crack.
Oh, hey, Red. You finally get back with your SSS pals? Yup, about time. I see your shop is just as shifty as it's always been.
You think a small-time business like us cares about how it looks out front? This ain't some frou-frou boutique, pal. Oh, and about the back alley's newest neighbors. I figured it was them. Hell, if I'm gonna be poking my nose around there anytime soon.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised that Ashley already knows about the ties to the Red Constellation.
I wonder what tipped her off.
Yeah, she already knew. Bro, she already knew he was connected way in the last game. Like, she put together the hair, the eyes, them looking damn near the same, but you guys couldn't do it even though you met both of them right in their face. I don't understand how you couldn't.
So part of you too, correct? You have a table right here, or would you prefer to sit at the counter? Well, this is a bar after all. Why don't we take the counter? Sounds good to me. Understood. Right this way, please.
The police have begun taking their patrols downtown. What about you, Wazzy? Have your duties been proceeding smoothly?
More or less. There've been no problems in particular.
I see. That's good to hear.
I came here to surprise my brother during his shift. He was embarrassed at first, but he served me like any other customer eventually. I'm glad working here has taught him some professionalism.
Oh, you got us here too.
Whoa, everyone's wearing the same clothes as Azzy. I wish I could get my own blue parka, then I could match too. More people around the city have been coming to check us out lately. Still, it's a bad neighborhood, so we don't get many customers at night.
It's adorable how much Azul's sister worries about him. Something about their little back and forth warms my heart.
Why did Serena have to storm in here for no reason? Whatever, I need to get back to work.
Actually, give me 1 second real quick. Roberts. Here you are. These are the schematics for the orbital staffs Tio is currently using. Hey, not bad. This baby's gonna have a higher output with all these structural improvements. Yeah, I think I can work with this when she gets back in town. You can. Thank you so much, Gulim. Young Tio will be able to get upgrades to her staff the moment she returns to work. Speaking of which, didn't her big return to the SSS get pushed back?
It did. She's been so busy with work at the Foundation's headquarters. I've been contacting her every hour, but she almost never responds.
This guy.
Yo, Tio, how you worry me so?
Roberts, anyone ever told you that you might be smothering the poor girl?
Chief Roberts never changes.
I hope Tio's been eating properly. She'll ruin her health if she works non-stop.
Oh, I'm so worried I can barely stand it. I should get back to the office and try calling her again. I hope this isn't how people see us when it comes to Kia.
Well, what do we got here? Hook back up with the SSS, have you, Randy? Yeah, lucky me, huh? Hope you don't mind if I bring in my toys for some modding again. Sure. You know how it works. Give me the materials and we got a deal. Just be sure not to overdo it out there, yeah?
No. Oh, you guys. Hey, Wazzy. I heard you fought Wald one-on-one. And? Did you want to ask me something? You might not like the answer. No, I don't. Wald's the strongest guy there is. I'd never believe your stinking lies.
Wow, that jackass sure is beloved, huh?
Yeah, to Dino, Wald must be nothing short of a hero.
Or maybe it's just Big Bro.
That story for real, Koki? According to those brats, yeah.
Like hell it is. I'll never believe that bullshit. There's no way Wald got his ass kicked like that.
Are they referring to that fight in the rain the other day? Yeah, that has to be it. Look who it is. You got some major ball show on your face around here.
Bossy. So you want a piece of us now? That it? Fine. Bring it, asshole. I'm gonna pummel that pretty boy face in.
Hey.
Back off, looking off.
Even if what those little punks said was true, us trying to even the score would only make Wald look bad. You think he'd be proud of us for that? Get freaking real.
Ah, damn it.
Look, I don't know what you're here for, but if it ain't to pick a fight, then make like a tire and hit the road. If you are looking to throw down though, that changes things. That was never my intention. Sorry for bothering you, gentlemen. Let's get out of here. Sure. Just get out of here already. If you ain't looking to throw down, then make like a tree and leave. Don't expect to make it out of here in one piece if you keep testing our patience.
What a load of bullshit. I ain't buying it one bit. There's no freaking way in hell Wald would lose the Wazzy.
So, you got any ideas? Yeah, this morning I saw a sister was carrying so much bread around you think she robbed a bakery. Got me thinking. Damn, she was smoking hot. I'd love to take a bite out of her buns. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and how's that supposed to help put Wald in a better mood? Well, I thought we could hit on her at the cathedral later. The hell are you on? Your big idea to cheer Wald up is to take him to a church? Alright, we're making some nice progress, I guess. Not really. We'll go to the cathedral real quick. The upcoming trade conference has resulted in tighter security around the city. We're keeping a close eye on the cathedral as well. I'll be on the lookout for anything suspicious here at the entrance. Uh-oh. You must be messing with Juju again. Enough, Tamili. Hiding under a lady's dress is incredibly inappropriate. Sorry, sister. I'll try not to do it again. There's no try about it, mister. Camille hid under Sister Juju's dress while we were playing hide and seek. Of course she was gonna get mad. What was he thinking? Quentin, old man, what's going on? You've seen the elderly woman who often visits her husband's grave, right? I believe the fellow died during our clash between the major powers. I empathized with her. It was even further back, but I, too, lost my family to a dispute like that. I suppose the similarities have been making it weigh on my mind lately. And maybe you should go have a conversation with her. I hear the trade conference will host prominent figures from the Empire and the Republic. Times truly have changed. It's nothing like how it was before, with all the countless clashes between the two major powers. I hope the coming era is one of peace instead of military strife. Diplomacy is what we need most. I feel like it's definitely gonna be military strife. That's for sure, especially with Arabonia around. Chancellor making too many plays. There's bound to be a great deal of economic discussion once that big trade conference begins tomorrow. As a local businessman, I'll need to keep close tabs on all that action. Archbishop Aralda and Dr. Lauga from the St. Ursula have a rocky history together. Thankfully, the Archbishop isn't quite so hard-hearted nowadays. I've never heard anyone say that. At the least, he's finally begun reading the doctor's letters. Before, he simply threw them into the trash on sight. I think we could take this as a sign that things are looking up. Sadly, Amorica and Mains are too far for the children there to attend Sunday school at the cathedral. Those in the downtown district, on the other hand, well, they simply don't come to class at all. We sisters venture out to those places and hold the remote lessons so that every child can have an education. As it so happens, Sister Reese is going to teach a class in the downtown district today. I received a letter from Dr. Lauga at the St. Ursula Hospital. He wrote about the results of his research into the lupinous grass I had gifted to him earlier this year. It hardly concerns me, but I suppose it was a job well done. Archbishop Aralda can be a very obstinate man. This actually earned him quite a few critiques within the Septium Church. In particular, he's been awfully stringent toward the members of the congregation for the sacraments and their practices. Because of that, they tend to avoid visiting Cross Bell Cathedral entirely. It's more like not that they're avoiding it, but they know they're not completely welcome there. It's more like it's on site for them the moment they come in here. And who wants to deal with that? The trade conference is finally opening tomorrow. Things are about to get very busy, no doubt. I'll be sure to keep you all in my thoughts and prayers. Thanks, Sister Marble. We appreciate it very much. Mr. Marble being a sweetheart as always. I feel like I'm just kind of just playing like how I normally do. I do want to take the car. I think we'll go check the doll studio. I'll cut it out if it ain't anything though. To spare you guys. And of course, there was nothing at the doll studio, so. My older brother is a miner. He usually slacks off at work, but he's actually putting in some good effort lately. Grandma's been so proud of him, and you know what? I am too. Oh. My job is to haul the Septium mine in this village to the city. It can be a rough drive in a loaded truck since the mountain path has so many twists and turns. On top of that, the road is also lined with cliffs. Caution is one of the utmost importance, as you can guess. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Luca got herself plastered yesterday. Luckily, she's a happy drunk. Normally, she's incredibly antisocial, so it was that much cuter to see her smile for a change. Marlo thought the same thing and fell in love right on the spot. I love these kinds of dramatic encounters. I wonder what'll happen next. She got a drama lined up for her. Scott? Winslow and I are working apart today. Our schedules have been a lot more erratic ever since Estelle and Joshua left. Exterminating monsters solo can be tough, but we'll manage somehow. I'm sure you will. I have a hard time believing you could really handle it by yourself, but Winslow looks like he can. He definitely can. My head hurts. That's what I get for joining in on the miners' party yesterday. I got so carried away with the booze that I can't remember a thing. I just hope I didn't do anything stupid. Oh, Luca. Oh, I just remembered. There was something I wanted to ask you too. Us too? Ooh. Would either of you be interested in being set up with one of the village's miners? Oh, I guess she was referring to Ellie and Noel? Set up? Why yes, if Gant and the other boys had a pretty face to come home to, I'm sure they'd work a fair bit harder. How about it, ladies? Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not terribly interested in being set up right now. Me neither. I have other duties that take precedence. I see. What a shame. Well, you know where to find me if you change your minds. Something about this village just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't split hairs about it. After all, we made a decent bit of mirror off him. True, but we can't be too careful. Remember, we still don't know who's responsible for destroying the gate. Hello, Mayor Bixen, Gantz. It's good to see you both. Yeah, if it isn't the SSS. Sorry about that. We were just discussing something. You're referring to the incident at the old deserted mine, yes? Correct. Since then, we've had several CGF patrols come through to investigate. We still have no leads on the culprit behind the explosives nor the reason for the phenomenon occurring inside. For now, we've closed the mine up good with a shiny new lock. At least we won't have to worry about anyone wandering inside anymore. In all honesty, that's not the most pressing concern I have. You see, a strange group of people appeared in Mainz the other day. A strange group of people. They purchased several huge septium crystals that were worth a small fortune. A strange group. They were, how to put it, distinctive, to say the least. Their leader was a middle-aged man, remarkably well-built too. How did I... Uh-oh. Well, it was Sigmund. Now that I think about it, his hair was the same fiery red that Randy sports. Could it be? The Red Constellation? Did they try anything suspicious? Other than buying a ton of septium, I mean. Not in particular, but they certainly didn't look like your typical traders. Even so, it's hard not to be suspicious. We never found the culprit behind the incident at the mine, after all. Based on what Randy said earlier, they're probably the ones who set the explosives. Well, we don't have any concrete proof, so let's just hold our tongues for now. But what could a Jaeger corps hope to accomplish by buying septium crystals? They've got connections to who knows how many rotten traders through the Crimson & Co. I bet they're peddling those huge chunks of septium for some side cash on the black market. That definitely makes sense. Well, at any rate, I've been meaning to give you something. Dunce, if you would. Yeah, I got it. Here you go. You received the old mine key. Is this the key to the mine outside town? Yep, it's the spare we had lying around. Are you sure this is alright? We are outsiders after all. I know I can trust you, SSS folk. Did your investigation take you there for any reason? Feel free to enter. We recently placed a ladder so it should be easier to move around inside. Thank you. We'll make sure to keep this key safe. Buying that much septium isn't normal, not even for traders. Just who were those guys? You all hold on to that extra key to the old mine, just in case. I'd appreciate it if you could go inside and check on things every once in a while. Must mean something might happen in there eventually. My grandson Laji is finally taking his work seriously. He hasn't missed a shift since. Oh great goddess of the sky, thank you for answering my prayers. Oh, girl am. Alright, let's see what best wife gonna say. Monsters are sometimes drawn to the septium buried in the mine. You think that spelled trouble, but not for our big strong miners, no sir. They can handle the average monster just fine on their own. Okay then. I like it. You got faith in everybody. I ain't the most educated, so all the to-do over this trade conference is a little over my head. It's just a bunch of eggheads together and talking and stuff, right? Well, I hope it goes well for them. I want our youngsters to have a bright future ahead, you know? Detective helmet. A light punching bag. A training bag for basic punching workouts. Decoration for Lloyd's room. I forgot, I need to start checking these stores. Yo, I don't have any terror bones. Am I crazy? Who I think I am? I'm just a mere scrub. Just a mere scrub. When I grow up, me and Daddy are gonna run the store together. So I gotta do my best and learn everything I can before then. My husband forgot to bring his lunch down into the mine. He must be getting hungry by now. I have to go deliver it to him. He's sweet. Yo, Maine's got, well, it's usually a guy here, but he's not here this time. Maine's has like the top tier waifus, man. Hey, yo, the car is top tier. Hello there. This is the St. Ursula Medical College Hospital. The name's a bit of a mouthful, so most people just say St. Ursula Hospital. If you're here for a medical exam or to visit a patient, just head to the reception desk in the building at the very back. Sis.
Cecile ね。いきなり会えたな。
おかえりなさい、ロイド。エリーさん、ランディ君やノエルさんもみんな元気にしてたかしら。
Yo.
ご無沙汰してます。
お久しぶりっす、セシルさん。
Randy, I'm gonna need you to relax.
本当に久しぶりですね。 私とは教団事件で病院が襲撃された時にお会いして以来でしたっけ？
Damn, that feels like forever ago, even though it really wasn't.
そうだったわね。
へえ、この人が噂のお姉さんかい？
あら、見かけない子もいるみたいだけど、もしかしてノエルさんとあなたが噂の新メンバーになるのかしら？
Yes, the one I'm the least hyped up about.
そういうことになるかな。僕は和ジヘミスフィア。今後ともよろしくお願いするよ。
よろしくね。それじゃあ私の方も改めて自己紹介させてもらおうかしら。
Yo, the Saint Ursula medical music puts me to sleep. Like it sounds not in a bad way, like it sounds real nice. It makes me sleepy.
このウルスラ病院に勤める看護師のセシル・ノイエスです。
Yeah, I keep forgetting that her last name is Nuez. I kept wondering why that the name that popped up kept making me think of something. It was making me think of her, but it was every time they brought up Nuez Blanc. I think that's what it was called. It just didn't have the S, right?
私の可愛い弟のロイドをどうかよろしくお願いしますね。
No, she's so sweet. I love her. Like,
セシルネってば、厳密には兄弟じゃないだろ。
bro, Lord, are you still saying stuff like this? With the way you be acting? Bro. Chalk it up on the board. Everybody get the chalk ready. Yeah, you in the back, red shirt. Get the chalk ready, bro. Go ahead and put a strike up by Lloyd's name. Bro, I don't like Lloyd that much. Like, I'm sorry, Lloyd fans out there. I really don't. I don't think I like the guy that much. Like, he's so weird. Sometimes he's crazy about her. Oh, she's my sister. She's like my sister. Blah, blah, blah. Going in on everybody that's saying, talking crazy. And then when she shows love and calls him her little brother, he's like, oh no, we're not related by blood. Like, stop saying stuff like that. What are you talking about? He's a weirdo. If anybody does not see that Lloyd is a weirdo, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what to say to you.
子供の頃から何かとお世話になっている人なんだ。
Like, this dude is the definition of, like, if being wishy-washy was like a person, it'd be him.
もうロイドったら照れちゃって。
照れてるわけじゃないって。
それにしてもワジ君もノエルさんもとっても美人よね。
Uh-oh.
ロイド、そろそろお付き合いする相手は誰か決まったのかしら？
Uh-oh. Matchmaker Cecily in the building now.
お付き合い？
セシルね、前にも言ったけど支援課はそういうのじゃないから。
そうよね。私としたことが配慮が足りなかったわ。
I love her voice.
今この場にティオちゃんがいないのにそういう話をするのも不公平よね。
That's not even a problem, but yeah, she's so funny, man. She's such an airhead.
ティオちゃんが帰ってきてからゆっくりとパートナーを選んで。
だからなんでそうなるんだよ。
なんだかセシルさんを見ると安心するわね。
おお、天然ぶりも健在みたいだしな。
突っ込む側の身にもなってくれ。
それにしてもそんなに長い間離れていないのに随分と懐かしい気がするわね。ちょうど私も休憩時間なの。よかったら一緒にお茶でもどうかしら。
それじゃあせっかくだし、みんなお言葉に甘えさせてもらおうか。
はい、ご一緒させていただきます。それじゃあティオちゃんはもう少しの間帰ってこられないのね。
ああ、
It sucks, man.
忙しいみたいでさ。
Like, that's my favorite person. Of course she comes last.
きっと今頃レマン自治州で頑張ってるんじゃないかな。
そっか、それじゃあ会えるのが楽しみね。
I honestly wasn't expecting a full scene here.
帰ってきたらいろいろと土産話を聞かせてもらわないと。
そうだね。ティオもきっとセシル姉に会えたら喜ぶと思うよ。
Tio's ready to see everyone again.
へえ。
What? What?
なんだよ二人とも。
I'm confused too.
いや、噂には聞いてましたけど、本当に仲がいいんですね。
Bruh.
なかなか間に入れなくてちょっと焼けるね。
First of all, you don't even know her. Of course, you're not going to be able to get a word in regardless, even if Lloyd wasn't the one speaking. He could have been speaking to Reindeer Alley. You still wouldn't have got a word in. You just met her.
あのな。
こいつはこれだからよ。普通こんなお姉さんと子供の頃から知り合いってだけでもとんだらき野郎だっつうのに。
You guys are a lost cause, I tell you that much.
ほんとその通りよね。それを当然だと思ってたらいつか罰が当たるわよ。
You guys take stuff a little too serious. And he's having a conversation with his sister.
意味わかんないから。
Like, I might not like Lloyd, but he definitely gets a little too much shit from everybody for no reason. This is one of the few times I actually can stand by the guy and tolerate him.
そういえばつい話し込んじゃったけど、
You did, but it's always great to see you.
今日は何の用で病院に来たんだったかしら。
Yes, to talk to NPCs.
そうだった。実はセイランド教授っていう人から支援課に依頼が来てたんだ。
確か薬学神経科の公認の方が来られたんでしたね。
Okay, I need to avoid going there because I really just want to talk to the NPCs.
ええ、そうなの。ヨアヒム先生が得体の知れない薬を作っていたことが公表されて、病院は一時騒然としていたわ。
Not surprised.
教授たちはしばらく仕事の傍らアフターケアに奔走していたけど、最近になってようやく患者さんの信頼を取り戻せてきたの。
そりゃあ大変だったっすね。
おかげさまでなんとかなったわね。
Yeah, I mean, when somebody of his stature comes out and something like this happens, of course it's gonna make people that's, you know, patients here be like, what the fuck? I don't know if I can actually be here or trust anyone here. If they found out that Yoken wasn't the person that he seemed to be.
あの事件の傷跡も癒えてきて、ようやくウルスラ病院は新しい一歩を踏み出したわ。
At least they got top tier Cecily.
その一環として新しくレミフェリアから呼ばれたのがセイランド教授なの。あの有名な医療機器メーカーセイランド社の関係者ですね。ええ、創業者の親戚筋にあたるはずよ。女性の方なんだけど雰囲気が凛としていてとってもかっこいいんだから。
Are you sure about that? Have you not met Sonia? I feel like you did.
おお、ジョイ先生っ こりゃ期待大だぜ。
Watch it be an old ass lady.
雰囲気はともかく。なるほど。今度は身元もバッチリ保証されてるわけだね。
うん。教授というからには腕も確かなのかな。
レミフェリアでも有名な薬学神経科の研究者みたい。ついこの間も重い病気で入院していたミハイル君の手術を見事に成功させたのよ。今はしずくちゃんの手術に向けて準備を進めているのよね。
しずくちゃんの。
そうか。確かにすごい先生みたいだね。
Yeah, I really hope that they figure out a way to get her eyesight back so she can see everything.
そのセイランド教授だけど、今どこにいるかわかるかな。
ええ、大抵研究棟の研究室にこもってるわ。受付でセラさんに言えば取り継いでもらえると思う。
Okay, that's who I gotta avoid speaking
そ
to
こまで
then.
一緒に行きましょう。
ああ、助かるよ。
No. Oh no.
はいはい、そうです。
Yo, this is wasting too much of my
それではよ
time.
ろしくお願いします。セイランド教授にも確認が取れました。すぐに研究棟の部屋に来るようにとのことです。
ありがとうセラさん。
助かります。
それじゃあみんな休憩もそろそろ終わるし、私はこれで失礼するわね。
ああ、いろいろありがとう。
お世話になりました。どういたしまして。それじゃあこれからもいろいろと大変だと思うけど頑張ってねロイド。どういたしまして。
ああ、そっちもね。
10 out of 10. Might be best girl.
常々憎たらしいやつだなお前は。
Best sis.
頑張ってねロイド。だってよ、だってよ。
I mean, yes, she said that to her dearest little brother. Yes.
別にハートマークはついてなかっただろ。
そんなことを言って少し残念なんじゃないのかい。噂の熱いハグも今回は見られなかったみたいだし。
ああ、そういえば。そんなことを。
ああ、もういいからさっさと教授のところに行こう。
What are you talking about? This is your first time meeting her. What? Bro, I'm so lost sometimes in this
研究棟
game.
は病院の屋上から、薬学研究室は研究棟の4階。
やれやれ、勢いでごまかしちまってま。
これだからからかいがいがあるよね。
Yo, Wazzy, shut up.
聞こえてるぞそこ。
Yo, please tell me I can leave. Before I spend time talking to anyone here, please.
どうしますか。どこに行きますか。
Okay, okay. So I was like, bro, I know they didn't just trap me into this. It already wasted so much time. Oh, hello, Randy. And is that Cecily's little brother? Long time no see. I would see you on the first name basis while I'm still stuck as Cecily's little brother. Hey, Ada. How have you and my favorite Sing Ursula girls been doing? I'm doing well, and Philly and Lan are just the same as ever. Say, it looks like your team has a few new members. We should get together and do something fun again next time you're free. Laura can be strict, but her teaching methods really do work. She knows so much about everything we're studying. I'm lucky to have her tutoring me. I've been entrusted with tutoring our new junior resident, Mikad. It may eat into my own studying hours, but I think I'll be alright. This is the opportunity for me to learn too. If I'm doing this, I'm not going to pull any punches with it.
We recently welcomed a new medical resident here at St. Ursula. That's him over there. His name is ಠಃLove. I heard he studied on his own over in Crossville City. You have to admire that kind of tenacity. I'll be sure to treat him whenever he stops by. We gotta go fast. We gotta make up for that amount of lost time. Alright, let's prepare to get busted. Oh, hello. You have business with one of our staff, perhaps? I'd be your guide, but as you can see, I'm a little occupied. I believe all doctors and residents are in the hospital at the moment. If you're looking for someone, I'd suggest you try there. Let's get out of here. Oh, if it isn't Randy, I see you have Cecily's little brother in tow too. What's up, Lan? Been too long since we last met up. It's good to see you again. Oh, you're right. It has been a while, hasn't it? I'd love to stay and catch up with you guys, but I'm in the middle of my shift. We'll have to save it for another time. Still, it was good to see you again. I'm tired of waiting. When is it going to be my turn? I can't help but notice how complicated medication labels have become these days. I understood that they're meant to put you more at ease, but I'm not so sure. Honestly, these ingredients are nothing but gibberish as far as I'm concerned. Apparently, the hospital appealed an investigation to clear their name after the cult incident. It's good to hear. I prefer visiting a hospital without worrying I may end up becoming a part of some ritual. You'll find Dr. Seelan in the pharmacology and neurology lab. You'll have to go to the roof to find the research ward. Her office is on the 4th floor. I hate to say it, but St. Ursula's reputation in the medical community has taken a hit ever since the cult incident. It's frustrating, but I understand why. After all, one of our own doctors manufactured a drug that threw the whole state into chaos. Thankfully, police investigation confirmed that the standard drug he prescribed to patients were both legal and appropriate. However, even among our patients, we can still sense their distrust toward the hospital as a whole. To this day, I'm stunned that Dr. Gunther could have been responsible for such a heinous conspiracy. It's appalling. It is what it is. Some people just aren't what they seem. Here's your grandpa's medicine, Amisa. Make sure he takes it all right. Oh, this is the old man that's always fishing, his granddaughter. I will. Thank you again, Mr. Light. Does she come here by herself? Damn that Lago. If he had more hot air in him, he'd soar into the sky like a balloon. He's as bold as he is bald. Every time he opens his mouth, he reasserts himself as the most pretentious doctor in Timor. I'll concede that research of his lupinous grass is impressive, relatively anyway. Eversland. I practically jumped for joy when I heard Dr. Seelan was joining our faculty. I see the Seelan company name every single day. It's my job to work with their equipment after all. To think a relative of their president would take up position here. If I'm lucky, I might pick up a few company secrets. You should know Chief Ursland is an expert when it comes to medical devices. See, growing up in Lamont State gave her the opportunity to study the basics of orbital apparatuses at the Epstein Foundation. Me, I'm helping her with research medical equipment. It's an honor working with someone so qualified and well earned. No, I remember you. You're the officers from the SSS who helped me with the research. As so happens, I'm heading abroad for the academic conference tomorrow to present my thesis on lupinous grass. I was just thinking about how I owe you another debt of gratitude. Lupinous grass? Oh right, You had us retrieve some from Crossbell Cathedral for a support request. Congratulations on your research. It wouldn't have come this far without the supply you secured for me. Allow me to thank you once again. My roommate Flora has been tutoring one of our newest medical interns. Makad, I think his name was. Seeing him so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed reminds me of when I was a newcomer around here. Not that I'm not still learning, of course. There's always more to study. So much more. I broke my leg in a traffic accident. This is the worst. I have important work to do back at my job. I hope I won't be forced to resign over this. There was a lot of fuss a little while ago about a scandal involving one of the hospital's former doctors. That doesn't worry me though. The rest of the staff had nothing to do with it, and I know they're doing the best of the best. Welcome to the nurse's station and a very good morning too. Wait, it's you, Randy? And is that Cecilia's little brother I see?
What's up, Philia? How you been?
It's good to see you again. Good to see you too. I've been alright, but you two look like you're doing great. Oh, and Randy, I think I might have another opening in my schedule soon.
No fooling? What do you say we get the gals together for another group date?
Here we go again. You sure sound eager for someone with no openings in his schedule. Need I remind you that we're here for work? Did you know that Dr. Seelan is quite well known in Remiferia? He has a doctorate and an illustrious pedigree, and even ties with the Prince-Lil family. Why, her references are simply impeccable. But personally, what I like the most about her is that she's unflappable. A woman has to be, especially in our modern working world. The doctors and nurses at the hospital are all so kind. It almost makes me wish I could stay a patient forever. Okie dokie, let me just set up the IV drip for you.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure you remember how to do it this time, Nurse Cerrone? But what if you pierced the wrong spot and I started spurting blood again? Oh, come on, that only happened once, and besides, it was an honest mistake. Now don't worry, everything will go hunky-dory this time. Probably. Probably?
Your postoperative progress has been going swimmingly, Michael. I think it's only a matter of time before you discharge. You should give your parents in Le Mans a call and tell them the good news.
Really?
Would I lie? Dr. Seelan did a wonderful job with your operation, of course, but it was your courage that brought you this far.
Oh, we finally got the operation done. That's great.
We're all very proud of you.
Thank you, Dr. Belladine. Oh, I'm so happy. That's great. Do you remember Mr. Gable? He was under a long-term care here before being discharged over the summer. That man was so selfish, not to mention a real pain in the neck for all of us. Still, I wonder how he's doing wherever he is.
You actually want to know? Interesting. But we know Shizuku isn't here.
I was wondering where you were, Cecily. What brings you to Shizuku's room? Oh, I thought I'd clean up around here while I have the chance. Shizuku was allowed to go into the city today, as I'm sure you know. He couldn't stop talking about all the fun she and Kia were going to have.
Us kids are like two peas in a pod now.
I'd say that I'm glad they get along, but I have yet to meet a person who hasn't taken a shine to her. You're not wrong. If there's one thing that a girl has, it's a knack for making friends. You could say that again. We also have to thank her for making Shizuku brighter and happier than before. I couldn't be more grateful for that.
I thought she was gonna say something else, but I read it a little wrong.
In fact, I may just follow in Shizuku's footsteps and play with Kia on my next day off too.
Feel free. I know she would love to spend more time with you.
I'll look forward to it.
And tell me we're about to get locked into another long cutscene. Yeah, they're really making this rough, this NPC patrol route this time around. Here we are, Tangram Gate.
If I'm not mistaken, this is where you stationed before joining the SSS, right, Noel? Yes, it was. This gate is here to guard our border with the Republic. And as we've established, the new commanding officer here is Deputy Commander Douglas.
Good old Dougie, huh? It's been a long while since I last saw him.
We shouldn't keep him waiting then. Don't forget we have an urgent support request to attend to. Let's make our way to his office on the second floor. Oh, good to see you, Sergeant Major Seeker. Hello, Damon. Is something wrong? Well, no, not wrong per se. I just seeing you in out of uniform caught me off guard. A bit is all. Oh, that's right. I've never worn this outfit at Tangram Gate before, have I? Sorry about that. I guess it was kind of inconsiderate of me to show up here in my plain clothes. Don't apologize. I was just thinking you look really nice.
Hold up. Don't tell me Noel's new little number has got our honorable guardsmen here all hot and bothered.
Excuse me? No, of course not. My apologies, Sergeant Major. That was out of line. Please, Randy, it's bad enough when you tease me in the city. Do you have to do it at Tangram too? Our new Deputy Commander Douglas is a pretty sociable guy. I'd go so far as to say he's the shining example of what every guardsman aspires to be. But when it comes to work, he can get pretty strict. Demonically strict. Let's see now. Where's that bus to the Crossbow City? These transfers are so bothersome.
Situation normal. Our security arrangements for the trade conference are for 100% foolproof.
Driving all the way through Tangram Hill has me dog tired. Suppose I'll go see what kind of grub they've got at this mess hall. To the east of here is Tangram Hill. It acts as a buffer zone between Crosswell and Calvert. The area sees a regular stream of oval cars and buses traveling to and from. It's little wonder those kinds of vehicles are even more popular in Calvert than they are in Crossbow. That's the stuff. We got training exercise later, so I have to make sure I get a good meal in. I run a general store and I came to Grossville to stock up some wares. The status Crossroads is immortal, so the selection is second to none, and I can hardly wait to see what I'll find. The new deputy commander is quite a fascinating fellow. He and Commander Bales are both dependable sorts, but where the latter is cool and collected, he's much more fiery about taking the reins. Either way, it's good to know the CGF still has capable fellows like him up their sleeves. To me, I'm more about a calm and collected person. It's almost time for Arkansas's next big show, because they've already begun to sell out everywhere you look. Those I have to make peace with not being able to go again. Deputy Commander Douglas was once relegated from the CGF to the police academy, where he stayed for a long time. It was Commander Bales who requested that he be instated into the Guardian Force. I think she made a wonderful decision. We're all glad to have the Deputy Commander back. The jumping gears. Holy crap, is that a mother hecking Gagar reference? Gagar? What is that? Is that a gang? Is that another gang reference? The book entitled Delicious Hot Pots, Earthenware Edition is pottering around the barrel. You learned the recipe for Tide of Plenty, hot pot. Ingram Hill makes for a beautiful view stretching out as far as the eye can see. Gazing across this, you'd never know it's home to several historical battles. Nevertheless, I find the scenery utterly captivating. My longtime buddy Brood is stationed at Belgard Gate over by the Airbonian border. His unit recently finished his rehabilitation training. Things were touch and go for a while there, but it's a relief to know he's fully recovered. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We're not gonna speak to Douglas yet. Morica is like my favorite spot. It's so chill, man. Looks nice, looks peaceful. The water is crystal clear. Well, isn't that a breathtaking sight? This is the Morica village, right? Yes, it is. The main industries are agricultural, livestock, and beekeeping. This is one of the few places where the legend of the divine wolf still persists. That's right, it's also the first location we ever investigated outside the city. Oh yeah, that incident with the Mafia's warhounds, that takes me back. I remember us handing off the investigation to all of you, back when the special support section was just some no-name police squad. Ironically, the whole damn mess could have been avoided if not for that corrupt idiot of a commander you had. Damn, they both taking shots. There's shots right here. That case was also when we met Sight. It was only thanks to him saving us that we were able to resolve the case. And he's been a great help to us ever since. A great help is an understatement. Are you fucking serious? He's quite literally you guys' lifesaver. Not just in fights, but in other cases where we've needed his support too. Isn't it more than that half the people you meet end up having to bail you out? I mean, why else would you hire me on? The SSS practically specializes in having the spotlight stolen from them. It's very true. Can it, Wazzy? Damn, man. Picking at some old wounds. Well, I think we've come a long way since those days, and our best are still ahead of us, I'd say. Howdy, and welcome to Amorica Village. Wait just a gosh darn second. That there's an orbital car like none I've ever seen. It ain't a Vern, it ain't a Rhineford. Well, I'll be dig dang. What the heck is it? The ZCF was the one behind this beauty. She's got top of the line engine and can accelerate to a top speed of 1,500 salvage per hour. Well, fry my grits and call me Pappy. Ain't that something? Who else acting like a proud mother? I mean, you wouldn't be proud of that whip. Thing looks crazy. It's been peaceful around here lately thanks to the rain we've had. Crops have been doing well. Still, it's weather like today's that makes me want to bask in the sun. Maybe I could spread some straw in the bed of the orbital truck and lie down for a nap. That sounds kind of nice, actually. I used to live in a city with my mom. Since we moved to Amorica, every day's been a brand new experience. I can't even remember why I was so against moving here in the first place. This village has way too much peace and quiet. The only news we get around here is just our cow gave birth and stuff like that. Can't something big and exciting happen for once? Trust me, you really don't want that to be the case. I'll never be bored as long as I have my brother around. Things have been even funner too now that Stefan's playing with us. Oh, you baby. The 3 babies. Harold stopped in earlier to do some business. He's a real promising merchant, that one. Jack could stand to follow his example. I feel like you say that all the time. So let Jack be him. Welcome. Go ahead and have a look-see around, whatever. You got some, honey, I guess. Man, I wasn't made for this customer service stuff. Decoration for Noel's room. Yeah, I need a way to get some quick mirror. Welcome to the Ash Tree Inn. Go ahead and sit wherever you like. I highly recommend you give our omelet rice a try, by the way. We recently revamped the recipe. It's so tasty you'll be asking for seconds one bite in. That was Keith the simp. Oh, my dearest Seely. Every day she graces this inn with her presence. Her smile is just so captivating. Time slips away when I see her, and I end up staying here all day. Oh, you need to get a life, sir. Oh, you folks were with the police. What was it? The special support section. Thank you for all your help for before. Same here. I remember you saved those tourists over at the ancient battlefield. Oh yeah, I caused you a bit of trouble with that overdue library book too. Don't worry about it. It's all part of the job. Have there been any other strange incidents around here lately? Not particularly. The village has been pretty peaceful as of late. I should mention though that we've had some unfamiliar faces pass through. Oh yeah, that giant red-headed man and his cohorts. Uh-oh. A giant red-headed man? Would you say his hair was the same shade as mine? Now that you mention it, yeah, that looks about right. Aside from the big guy, there was an energetic young girl with the same red hair. Would you happen to have any idea why they were here or what they were doing? Sorry, but I wasn't really keeping too close an eye on them. Did you see anything, Alf? Well, I did see them buying some things from the general store. Cheese, bacon, rye bread, and the like, all of it in bulk too. Orior was over the moon. He made a mountaineer off them. Interesting. So, the Red Constellation visited this village. They were stocking up on provisions from the sound of it. Everything they bought has a long shelf life. Jaegers always maintain a sizable food supply. It's a fundamental part of how they operate. Battles could break out at any time, so they always need to be prepared for the unexpected. A corpse as battle-hardened as him isn't gonna cut corners on this sort of thing. You learn something new every day. Still, could they really be the only reason they were here? We can't know for sure. For now, let's make note of what we've learned and move on. Thank you, this was very helpful. Please feel free to contact us if you ever need anything. Can't say I understand what this is all about, but I could tell it's no light work. Stop by when you have the time to spare and I'll whip up some delicious omelet rice for you. Oh, Mr. Hayworth, so you're in the market today. The special support section. Fancy meeting you here. Yes, I came over here to conduct some business negotiations. Another day of honest work, I take it. Indeed. As luck may have it, my trip here has earned me some favorable deals. Speaking of which, would you all be kind to accept this from me? You received the honey syrup times 10. Yo, can we really have all this? Absolutely. I ended up with some extras in one of my transactions. My family couldn't possibly use it all, so I hope they can be of use to you. In that case, we'll gladly accept them. On the bright side of things, I've been able to make lucrative deals today. Unfortunately, Chief Toth and Derek's arguments show no signs of slowing. I'm rather concerned about them both. Their relationship as father and son must be incredibly strained. I moved here from Crossville City with my son Stefan a while back. He hated it at first, but thankfully I think he's gotten used to living here. You know, it's crazy that girl isn't here, huh? And at first I thought the girl that was at the Imperial Fishing Club or whatever it's called now, I thought that was the girl that was always here. But I doubt it. So I wonder, where is she? Or maybe she could be a new member by now. Maybe. We grow all sorts of veggies here. The sun shines down on them real good in these parts. That's where all the flavor comes from. Then we ship them out to the city. Tickles me pink to know even the city folk can enjoy our harvest. Eartha officially moved here not too long ago. Her son's become good friends with Camille and Pulley. I'm glad to see they're all getting along. They've been renting a room at the inn for the time being, and she goes to ḥellLove every now and then. Oh, the special support section. It's been a while, Chief Toth. That it has. Heard you all resumed your duties. It's good to see you in good health. Is something the matter, sir? Well, I've been dealing with a personal problem lately, but it's hardly significant enough for me to trouble you all with. We really don't mind though.
I do. I want to make this one part, please.
If you have an issue, there's no harm in at least telling us what it is.
Yeah, keeping this stuff all bottled up can be good for your health.
And you never know, the SSS may be able to help you out.
I doubt we can help him out if his issue is his son. Still.
I appreciate that, but it's really nothing so important. If I can't solve it on my own, I'll send you a request, but for now, don't give it a second thought.
Well, alright, if you insist.
Please get in touch if you ever need anything in that case.
Of course, you'll be the first I turn to.
My husband and son have been getting into rather intense discussions about the village's future lately. That isn't necessarily a bad thing, but neither is willing to concede or rage. So it always ends up spiraling out of control. At this rate, our relationship with Derek is only bound to get worse. It gives me a migraine.
Damn, I feel bad for her, man.
So this is Belgard Gate. That's right, the CGF's unit station here is charged with guarding the border to share with the Empire. Don't you remember, Wasi? This is where the Guardian Force Commander Sonya Bells operates from. Oh, her. I've never met the woman myself, but I heard she's a cool beauty in her own right.
I won't deny she's a looker, though a hell of a lot scarier than she is sexy.
The previous commander was discharged due to the scandal surrounding the cult incident.
Thank you.
I was wondering, obviously we already knew she was commander, but I was wondering what happened to
the previous commander.
Because they never said anything about him. That's why I got him confused in that last part I uploaded, or part before. When I was thinking, I was like, why is he still here? But I was getting him confused with Douglas. I was like, what? In my head, I'm like, why? How the fuck does this make sense? Why is he still here? But he's not. He's discharged. They just never said anything about it. I don't recall them doing it. And good riddance, too. Tony was already more of a leader than him anyway. The guy was a lazy bum who pushed all his work onto his subordinates while he was whining and dining. Or winning and dining? That jackass corruption was the whole reason I got roped into CGF's rehab training in the first place. He was in coalition with the Ravachi and Hartman and had gnosis prescribed to the guardsmen here. While we're on the subject, Randy, how did that rehab training go?
Pretty smooth. The boys and girls here should be back in fighting form now. No surprise there though. The one who led it is a real hard ass when she wants to be. They were totally wrung out by the end of it. Hooray, huh? Oh yeah, well let's talk about the training reminds me. I heard Moray's getting a promotion. Ooh, nice. Ray, she's that foreign officer we met here, right? Yeah, looks like she's finally gonna get recognized for all her hard work. What do you say we take the chance to visit so I can tease her about it?
Maybe try congratulating her instead. But on that note, we should stop by and say hello to Commander Bales too. The commander is probably in her office on the second floor. He may be busy preparing for the trade conference though.
Let's head up and find out then. We'll probably avoid speaking with Sonya right now. We'll come back and speak to Sonya and Douglas and all of them next time.
Welcome to Belgard Gate. You'll need to key process before you can cross the border to the Empire. Wait, is that you, Randy? Yo, working hard or hardly working? You know me. By the way, I've been meaning to thank you for the rehab training. You got me back in a tip-top shape. I couldn't be more grateful for it. Yeah, don't sweat it. I only participated because the new commander ordered me to. But if you want to go again, give me a call. We can make a fun weekend trip out of it. I think I'll pass for now. Morale has been at an all-time high ever since Commander Bales was assigned to Belgard Gate. With her support, our recovery from our drugs we took from the court incident went a lot faster than I expected. Yeah, well, Sonya and the old commander are basically night and day. There aren't too many people who can keep up with her training though. It's a real gut check. You're right about that. All it means is that I've got to buckle down. Especially after Joachim Gunter took control of my body during that cult incident. Still gets under your skin, huh? You both the good fight, Loggins. You're not in it alone. Right. I like that. Our old commander was in cahoots with Hartman and Joachim Gunter. He was even an accessory to the cult incident. Following his dismissal, the Deputy Commander Bales was the obvious pick to replace him. The CGF is finally being managed the way it should be now. It's something to celebrate for sure. I hear Prince Olivert will be attending a trade conference as the Emperor's representative. I can only assume His Majesty appointed him to assist the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Once you pass through the gate, the Empire's guerrilla fortress is just a stone's throw away. Be aware that the Imperial customs checks are quite strict if you're planning to go there. I have no doubt in my mind that His Excellency will lead the trade conference having secured favorable terms for the Empire. That's just the way things should be. Oh, Stella, my sweet darling Stella. Darling? Say, Kless, I heard you and Stella have been seeing each other, even if you're not going steadier yet or whatever. So, you make any progress on that front? I guess so. Things are pretty serious between us. Like lovey-dovey serious. I sit here, Stella stands there, I watch her while I eat. Every day is like a dream. That's really what you've been doing this entire time. And I remember Stella saying something like she didn't realize he felt that way or something like that, and she wasn't like against trying it out, but she never really thought of him that way or something like that. The hell? How's that progress at all? Winslow over here in the cut?
Scott and I are working separately today. I'm taking care of a monster that needs exterminated nearby. Once the trade conference starts, the guild is going to get to be extremely busy. So, before that happens, we're trying to finish up as many of our requests as we can.
Welcome to Oh, it's just you, Randy. What are you doing here? I thought the rehab training was all finished.
It is, but I just wanted to drop by and see your pretty face.
Oh, sure. And what makes you think I'd believe that? Besides, I'm not sure Kless would take too kindly to you making a pass at me. Randy, that guardsman over there is staring daggers at you.
Point taken.
I'll try to keep the mojo under control. I'm what they call a military enthusiast, someone who knows and loves all things military. So as you could probably imagine, working here at Belgard Gate fires me up like nothing else. I know you've said a similar line before in the past. The CGF isn't technically a military if you want to get offended it, but I still think it has its charms. Good to see you again, SSS. Oh, and if it isn't how have you been, Randy? Yo, you can't fool me, Marie. I know how you really feel. You've been getting lonely ever since I went back to the SSS, haven't you? Don't you remember what you said when I walked out the door? Don't go, Randy. Stay with me forever. Shut your big, stupid mouth, Randy. I said no such thing. Like 2 peas in a pod. Good to see you're doing well, Warrant Officer Murray. Speaking of which, Randy tells us you're in line to receive a promotion. Congratulations. That's right. Though to be honest, I don't feel like I deserve it. Huh? What are you talking about? You were the main one holding it down the entire time. When dude was out of his office, doing whatever he was doing. I was the one who led the assault on the IBC during the cult incident that should have been a serious offense. Sure, but you were being drugged and manipulated. You're hardly liable for your actions for that night, no? That's what my head tells me, but my heart is having a harder time forgiving myself. Yeesh, why do you always gotta be so damn stubborn? This promotion is your reward for practically running this place when that old schmilmy of a commander was flaking out on all the time, yeah? I've never heard of that word. But just take it. Sonya wouldn't have made the offer if she didn't think you earned it. That's real shit, honestly. That's surprisingly supportive advice coming from you, Randy. I feel like Randy said a lot of things similar to this. What's there to be surprised about? What are you talking about? Supportive is my middle name. How'd you think I landed this job? You're right. I should accept my new rank with gratitude. Thank you, Randy. Huh? What was that? Nothing, forget it. Setting aside the topic of my promotion, border security has been heightened at the gates ahead of the trade conference. Watch yourselves around the travelers. Yeah, that chest was not there. It randomly appeared. You saw it? It appeared in like a little later than we got here. Yo, team, the sniper barrel. Mama warned me about people like you. You cozy up to a chest, get it to open up, and then leave it all empty inside. I feel like I opened up a chest earlier in this part, I think. Did I read it? Whoa, Chiraru, what are you doing here? Look at the size of that canyon. You'd die for sure if it fell in. What a rush. Yo, Chiraru is a psychopath. Yeah, she's crazy. Ever since Commander Bells arrived, all of us Belgard have been a lot more motivated to keep watch. Having someone as capable as her for a superior officer really is a blessing. The closer we get to the start of the conference, the more responsibility we guardsmen have to take on. We have a duty to protect our leaders and the dignitaries of every attending nation. Our border security needs to be flawless. Good day to you, SSS. I forgot we can give him peculiar dishes. Sergey's kept me up to date. Sounds like that new Orbital car you received is a daily fixture for you now. You can say that again. It's been a lifesaver when it comes to getting work done outside the city. I can imagine. Just make sure you all follow the traffic laws to the letter. As police officers, people hold you to a higher standards. Getting into an accident wouldn't reflect well on any of us. You heard the man, Noel. Better keep your eyes on the road. Of course I will. I'm no reckless driver. I wouldn't worry about Noel going all speed demon on us. If anything, I could see her getting so caught up in her automotive fantasies that she steers us right off the road. But Randy, not you too. Well, let's keep in mind we're still new to being car owners. There's a lot we have yet to learn.
Whoa, who are you?
Whoa, she's so cute. She's super cute. Oh, I didn't see you there. Wait, Lloyd, this must be the special support section. Who is this?
You know,
Wait, this has to be, this is, did they say they had a sister? I can't remember. Did they say they had a sister? I just know they have a sibling, I think. I think they said they had a sibling in the academy. So this must be their sister, Ken and Nana. They're always talking about like their sibling in an academy, or you know, doing their best or something. They must be talking about her because she's the only character I've ever seen with like pink hair. A new cadet from the looks of it. Hey, Yuna. Wow, it feels like it's been forever. Okay, so they know each other. Also, is it... I feel like it is Yuna. I feel like I'm saying that right. Your mom did tell me you enrolled at the academy. I guess I should have figured I'd bump into you here. Yep, I joined right after I graduated from Sunday school. Sorry that I haven't had time to catch up or say hi. I'm sorry, but she is so freaking cute. She's super cute. Still, it's good to see you again, Detective Bannings. Same to you, Cadet Crawford. Whoa. Hold the orbital phone. How many cuties from your past are you still hiding from us, Lloyd? From the sound of it, you two used to be neighbors or something. Yeah, we were. You know that apartment building I grew up in? She lives there with her mother and two younger siblings. Okay, yeah, it's Ken and Nana. Uh-huh. The Seeley's family has always been great to us. It's nice to meet the rest of you. My name is Yuna Crawford. I enrolled at the police academy earlier this year. I've been following along with the SSS ever since I read that Crossbell Times article about what you did during the cult incident. It's an honor to meet you all. That's very sweet. It's nice to meet you too, Yuna. Oh, I've heard about you from Commander Bales before. He said there was an up-and-coming Cadet Crawford who dreamed of joining the SSS. Well then. No kidding? Yo, join us! Join Juna! Oh, she's so cute. She's adorable. I might be a Yuna fan. How does she know? Oh, right. I wrote that down when I applied. Please don't take that too seriously. I just didn't know what else to put, and besides, it's hardly up to me to decide. I also wouldn't call myself an up-and-comer or anything. I still got a long way to go before I'm worth being hyped up like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. I know it's tough being a newbie, but hang in there. It gets better. Noelle, you just wanted your chance to embarrass somebody since you always get embarrassed every day. Definitely. I'll be sure to let your family know we caught up and that you said hi. You would? Thanks. I'd appreciate that. Oh, and by the way, congrats on starting the SSS back up again. I'll be rooting you guys on from here. Oh. Yo, I love her, man. She's so cute. Boathouse.
さあ行くぞ。
Is this where our fishing buddies are?
よし着いたぞ。
What the hell? Peter! I'll get our guild sign back up on a building or die trying. Okay, Peter, I hear you. I'd be doing the branch manager a great disservice otherwise. Yo, Peter, that guy, huh? Open over there in the cut fishing. But this is kind of a nice area, honestly. I kind of prefer it over in East Street. Oh, hey, you got here quick, Lloyd. The place isn't much as you can see, but go ahead and make yourself at home. We've also set up shop, buy supplies, but supplies are scarce, so you have to deal with some price hikes. Feel free to take a look either way. I mean, you already hooked me up with a lot of bait and whatnot. Okay, time to start training my butt off. You'll rue this day, Imperial Fishing Club. Oh, and Copen's not playing no games. But I think with that being said, we have visited every location. So we can finally end off this long ass part that's almost 2 hours. I might be exaggerating, I might not. But we still need to speak to, obviously, Commander Bales and Douglas. But before we... Oh yeah, we also need to speak to Dr. Seelan, huh? We got some quests. We need to speak to Uncle Miles because we didn't go to the library as well. We still got a little bit of talking to do, but not much. Just stuff we'll do during questing. So I will see you in the next part.